Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And get over here. 9, 10, 11. And here come your boy. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right? 16 titles in LA, baby. Doma Sports Talk. Worldwide. With some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, we're still mourning. We're going to be doing it for a while, especially basketball fans, right? 16 championships in LA. Kobe had to do with 5 of them. And it's rest in peace. We know that, but we're still in shock. It is what it is, so, it's going to be mentioned a time or two, you know what I mean? And paying tribute, 16 titles, Laker for life, you know what I'm saying? Just like he was. But we're going to talk a little bit of heavyweights. We got a fight coming on February 22nd, and it's Deontay Wilder versus, Tyson Fury. It's the battle for who's the number 1 heavyweight. That's what we need to call it. All the other stuff, lineal championship, not important that much. The WBC title, that's important. It's on the line like it was the first time. But at the bottom line right now, the winner of this fight is the number 1 heavyweight, no matter what anyone says. So therefore, it's a little significant. You guys know I'm not that hyped about the fight. And, some of the reasons why will come into what we have to say here. The promoter for Anthony Joshua, the other heavyweight that's in the top, we got to put Anthony Joshua back now at number 3, I would say, right? Although he's not my number 3, he's my number 5. My number 3 is Adam Kanaki. Number 4 is Luis Ortiz. Then comes Joshua, for me, because I think Kanaki beats Joshua, and I think Luis Ortiz beats him too, right? But, some people will give Joshua number 3 because he's got belts. You don't want to put somebody with belts too far behind, right? You don't want to do that because then that's just being ignorant. You don't want to act like that fool. But he would be 5 in mine. But he's number 3. So Anthony Joshua promoter Eddie Hearn has said, listen, this fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury has only sold 60% of the tickets, right? Now, he doesn't give his sources or whatever. He says, listen, I don't like to really say anything because, people going to think I'm hating. Yeah, that's exactly what people going to think. But, hey, don't worry about Eddie Hearn. What are you supposed to be doing? A promoter for McDonald's don't tell you how good Burger King burgers are, or vice versa. And Eddie Hearn, he's supposed to be hating. You think Bob Arum will say something positive about something that's not popping off with him? He ain't got nothing to do with it. So Eddie Hearn going to probably be hating. But I'm just saying, I think this time, regardless of what Eddie Hearn, he says 60% of the tickets, he says they're not going to do but about 500 or 600 pay-per-views. And we shouldn't say only because actually that's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. They did 350,000 pay-per-views the first fight. And, it's going to go up a bit. He said almost, 2 times as much. That's pretty good. And I'm with Eddie Hearn on this. My reasoning, I don't know if it's the same reasoning as everybody's. But bottom line is, I think Deontay Wilder couldn't do anything more than what he did after the first fight. Going out knocking down a robust Dominique Brazil. Whole lot of punch resistance there. Highlight reel knockout. Following that up with somebody who no one has ever called out. No one does before Deontay Wilder or after. Still won't fight Luis the Real King Kong Ortiz. He goes and knocks him out. Also, a viral knockout. Right? Everybody wanted to see how did that happen. Right? Couldn't do more than that. 2 hard opponents, robust opponents that people are not in a rush to fight. He fights them, bigger than him, and he knocks them both out. Tyson Fury, on the other hand, goes and fights 2 unknown guys. Right? Now, I always will say, just because we don't know somebody's backstory doesn't mean they don't have one. But these are not upper echelon heavyweights. Right? So Tyson Fury is the reason why I think this fight, no one's going to, it's still the battle between number one and number 2, but I don't think the hype is going to be there. I don't think it's going to sell, like Bob Arum says, 2 million pay-per-views. If it does, great, right? Because, I would like to see Wilder in something. He deserves that, right? We're all sitting there in USA hoping that somebody beats him finally, right? And Deontay Wilder don't have no pressure in this fight because bottom line is he's the hardest puncher of all time. And he's in that argument. That's good enough. That's Hall of Fame right there because people can't take that away. Wilder can lose 5 fights in a row. he'll still have that moniker. Because a guy who's lost a whole lot of fights named Ernie Shavers. Still, when people talk about the hardest person that they fought or who hits the hardest, Ernie Shavers' names come up. He got a whole bunch of losses. So hard hitters are hard hitters, and at least Wilder has that. So he's been champion with 10 title defenses, and he's the hardest hitter of all time. So he don't have no pressure of beating Tyson Fury. If you beat him, great. If you don't, you're still great. You're a Hall of Famer already. So chill. Bottom line is, I just don't see that the momentum that they would have had if they would have fought directly after the first fight. That is not there. So let's see what it is going forward with the fight. I think Eddie Hearn might be on to something here. Who knows if he's right or wrong here. But I do think that, it's probably not, everyone's not really hyped about this fight like people are expecting it, thinking it's going to earn, let's say 4 or 5 times more, even more, 5, 6 times more than it did the first fight. I don't know about that. Is it a significant fight? Yes, it's for the best fighter, best heavyweight in the world. That makes it significant. But is Tyson Fury coming off of momentum? Especially if you take out the WWE, but whatever, let's put that in, everything, right? I don't know if that's the momentum you need, because it's not like, hey, I just beat Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz. This fight is huge. Matter of fact, Deontay Wilder could fight Dillian White if he would have beat Louis Ortiz. That would be a huge fight, right? We know that anybody beat Ortiz, but Tyson Fury, if you wanted this fight to be big, he should have beaten Ortiz, right? Or somebody like that, even Dillian White, something. But Otto Wallin and Tom Swartz is not going to cut it. I know Tom, your boy Bob Arum, thought that would be the case because he knows the boxing industry and what it really is, like what I tell you, BTBG, and they can get away with certain things. But they always overplay their hand. And it comes back to bite them every single time. Every single time, right? We want to hype somebody and give them props. Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder in their eyes, and no, he didn't. I don't know what kind of eyes we have all the time. Right? But no, he didn't. A champion has to be beat a little bit better than that. And most of the times we all agree with that. Hey, the guy who's pressing the action and the champion, and he knocks the guy down 2 times. You have to really get beat up really bad to not win under those circumstances as a champion. And I don't know if Deontay Wilder was gotten beat up really bad. Somebody put Tyson Fury's all their highlights in together and make a video. And it's going to be very damn short. You know what I'm saying? Because what you're going to add is him getting up from being knocked down twice and put that in like he got up, but you got some, you don't get up from slipping. Somebody put you down there. That's points, right? So I don't know how bad people are saying they beat up Deontay Wilder because we don't have any stumbling highlights, disorientated highlights or nothing. Right? We got Tyson Fury standing behind with his hands behind his back, putting his chin out there, and maybe giving a 1, 2, 3 times in the fight. I don't really know if that's beating Deontay Wilder, but that was what the narrative was and is. So that makes this fight significant. Whoever wins, right? But is it going to be hyped? Is it going to do 2 million pay-per-views? I don't think so. Is Eddie Hearn right here? We will see. He says 60% of the tickets. Right? We got the beginning of February. I don't know if that's bad or good. I hope the fight does well. I hope the fight does well. But that doesn't mean I think the fight will do well. And I think the bottom line was everybody miscalculated with Tyson Fury fighting Otto Wallin and Tom Swartz. And Bob Arum has something to do with that. Doma Sports Talk. Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.